Hey guys, Coach Hannah here. We are diving right in. Today we are talking about why in a weight loss journey you might find yourself in a position where you feel like you are looking worse before you start looking better. I found myself in a similar position early on in my weight loss journey, and I honestly had completely forgotten about that. And my memory was jogged in a conversation I was having with someone about extreme haircuts. So let's take this all the way back to my post yesterday where it was a picture of me posing, excited, That is a mock photo because I don't even have the original. I was so mortified. So years ago, I mean, we're talking maybe 7-8 years ago now. I don't remember. I'd have to do the math. But early on in my weight loss journey, I was starting to lose weight. I was getting super excited. I was getting a little bit more comfortable in my own skin. So I had bought like this yellow tank top and I was just feeling it. And I decided to cut all my hair off. Not all, I was not bald, but I cut at least 10 inches off my hair. I mean, my hair was so long and I chopped it into a really aggressive bob. And I loved like that edgy kind of sharp angle. I thought it looked bomb. So I was so excited to show off my new haircut. That's what I was showing off, my haircut. 10 inches gone off my hair. So I just ran into the bathroom at the hair salon, snagged a selfie, and sent it I sent it to my mom, a couple friends, whatever. The first comment, the text I got back, had nothing to do with my hair. It was, wow, look at those guns. Or look at those arms. They were referencing how muscular my arms looked. I had just made one of the biggest hair transformations of my life, and the only comments I got were on my arms, which I was already so self-conscious of because I had always been wanting to lose weight and I was never comfortable in a tank top, never comfortable in shorts. And I was finally starting to lose weight, and I finally was feeling good enough to put on a tank top, and I got my hair chopped off, and the first comment was how muscular my arms looked, and I lost it. I was so upset because that's nothing I wanted. I was like, I was so crystal clear in my weight loss journey. I did not want to look bulky because like every girl on the planet, I was convinced lifting weights would make me like super bulky, and I was so pissed, mortified. I was upset. I instantly regretted my haircut because no one commented on it. I deleted the photo. This was so many years ago that like my iPhone storage cannot even go back that far. So I did a mock photo yesterday to kind of show you guys that stance. I was mortified over why my arms looked so muscular. I continue to lift heavy weights. It's been 7+ years. I'm actually smaller than I was in that photo when you look at my arms. So after I got that feedback of look at those guns, I sent the trainer I was working with hate mail, death threats, whatever you want to call it. I was so pissed. Sorry, little coffee break. I was so upset. I was like, I told you I didn't want to get bigger. I am getting bigger. I am not lifting arms anymore. I lost my shit. I was so mad. And she was like, easy, tiger. Down, girl. So this is what happens when you're in a weight loss journey. Your body does not give a rat's ass where you want to lose the weight from. In what order, when. It doesn't care. It is on its own agenda, no matter what we try. So that's why when people send DMs like, how do I just lose my belly fat? And I'm like, lose weight, period. Your body will decide when it's the belly fat that goes. Often that's first. So my waist was narrowing. I was losing fat off of my torso, kind of off my back. Some places that I know now my body loses weight from first. So she tried to talk me off the ledge by saying, you still have body fat to lose. Your body has not started to lose any fat from your arms yet, clearly. So you're getting a little bit of muscle definition in your arms, but it's underneath fat tissue, which is making the appearance of them bigger. So no, your arms are not turning into the Hulk. You just haven't lost enough body fat for your body to pull from those stores just yet. I mean, some of us probably know our friends who, maybe have a bigger belly or a double chin, but they have, chicken legs Or maybe you have a friend that is, more of like a pear. She has a very full figured like waist, hip region, but she's really lean and has like tiny little arms up top. Bodies are dynamic and beautiful no matter their shape. So when you're losing weight, no matter where you have weight to lose from, you have no say in the matter where it's going to lose weight first. So I was fuming, mad, upset, devastated, insecure. I'm pretty sure I shredded the tank top. I don't think just throwing it away was enough. I'm sure there were scissors involved. I was fragile. I was insecure. And it hit me hard that I was like seeing progress and then got a comment regarding being bulky, and that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. And it took education as what was happening to get me to buy in and stick with it. So if you're in a weight loss journey and you're the one that I've been an athlete since I could walk. I've always been, super active in team sports, things like that. So I've always been, I'm super athletic. I build muscle really easily. I don't want to get bulky. And it's like, okay, still lift weights, you giant turd. You have to understand that no one looks like that bulky woman in the gym that I know you're envisioning right now by accident. No one gets there by accident. That is extremely hard to do. You have to lift weights to preserve your lean muscle tissue, especially if you're in a diet. And if you have body fat to lose, if you're developing muscle tissue in areas before the body fat has come off that area, you may end up in this weird little paradigm for a short period of time that you feel like some areas are looking a little bit bigger than when you started your weight loss journey, but other areas are starting to move along. That's when you cannot stop. If you stop and stay there, you just get to live in your giant suck fest and be mad at whoever you're working with. If you abandon ship and revert, you lose the progress that you made. It's when you gotta keep going. Keep going when you have that like, oh shit, what am I doing? This area's getting bigger. Keep going. Your body just hasn't lost the fat from that area yet. It will. It eventually has to do it. So I know for me, I have gone through my own weight loss journey. I've done this enough times. I know the first place I'm going to start losing weight is my upper abdomen. Then my jawline is going to turn into a razor blade. Then it's going to go maybe my back. Then my lower abdomen. My arms will start to budge. All of that is going to happen before my legs budge a millimeter. The last place I lose fat is my lower half. That's what I've learned. Second last, arms. So once you kind of know your body's order, when you're going through it a second time, if you kind of go through periods where you maybe put on a couple pounds and you lose it, it's fine. It's normal to have kind of like a weight fluctuation range in which you feel comfortable. But your body's going to lose weight in an order, and you can't stop. You can't abandon ship. If you still have body fat to lose and you have not met your goal and you're convinced an area is looking bigger and you're looking worse, that is not when you stop lifting weights and you think you're working with a psycho who doesn't know what they're doing. That's when you keep going. So that's really what I wanted to cover is if you're early on in a weight loss journey or you're in a weight loss journey or wherever and you feel like you still have more fat to lose, but there's an area that's looking bigger and your mind is just going to explode. I get it. I got the comments like that too, and I kept going. That's when I didn't stop. It's like, all right, I trust the process. I agree. There is still some body fat to lose, so let's keep going. And as I progressed, as I continued to lift weights, as I continued to lose body fat, my arms got smaller. Finally, and I don't get those comments anymore. Yeah, everyone just jokes around sometimes. Clearly, I lift weights. That's not a shocker at this point, but if you think I look bulky, that's fine. That is your own opinion. That won't offend me at all. But I don't think I'm a very bulky person, and I lift very heavy weights intentionally, frequently, and I have done so for most of my life. I remember weightlifting in high school. So if you feel like you're getting bulky, you're probably not. You just haven't lost the fat tissue over the muscle tissue that you're developing yet. You don't want to not develop the muscle tissue and just lose fat tissue, because then you're in the skinny fat land, and then you're kind of like, well, what the hell is this? I didn't expect this to happen. So the moral of the story is just keep going. So if you guys have questions, anything about that, start dropping them in now, because this was pretty much just a super quick live. I wanted to hop in and just share with you guys that if you look better before you look worse, or wow, if you look worse before you look better in your perception, you are not alone. You're not seeing things. It's just part of the evolution process of your body transforming. And it actually took a recent conversation with someone. We were talking about extreme haircuts. That reminded me of that photo I took after cutting 10 some inches off my hair. And the only comments I got were about my guns, my arms, and I was devastated. But I kept going. That's the important part. So it doesn't look like you guys are really dropping any questions in. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you came in late, this will be saved as an IGTV and on my page. So give the whole thing a watch. It's pretty quick. Any questions, concerns, anything, drop them below in the comments or shoot me a DM. I'm here for you guys. Hopefully you're having a great day. And yeah, I'll check in later. Bye. How do I turn it off? I don't even see end. Oh, but there it is.